I'm just saying
Thank y'all
that.
for tuning in for another Black Guy and Brown Guy Walks into a Bar. This is our Good Friday episode. And you ask what's good about it? Well, it's Friday. We just got paid. It's time to have some fun. Make it rain. You know, so
I'll make it rain.
let's go. Without further to do and do. Me and my co-host, the one, the only
Brown Guy.
Oh, you can call it Mikey. And I'm the one, the only OG Sugar Daddy D.
Damn.
Coming straight from the boot. Well, if you live in the boot, you better learn how to shoot.
Y'all better watch that.
Thank y'all for tuning in. Let's get right into it. So, this has been a week, huh? We got us a new sheriff in town.
It's been a great week. He got elected, but he's not actually sheriff till July.
Yeah, but the point is, we know where we headed with this guy. Let's see if we hoping and got our fingers and toes crossed that he does a great job. Because no matter who's in office, we still need him to do a great job, whether they're Democrat, Republican, or Independent.
Amen. And that's the thing, like, look, back when Trump got elected, right, everybody was saying, not my president. He's not my president. He's not my president. You cannot have that attitude. You got to vote for who you vote for. Whoever wins, wins. And you better pray to the God, whatever God you pray to, that they do the best job possible. And if they don't, then you get rid of them, okay?
For sure.
Remember that part. Get rid of them if they don't do what they said they was going to do.
Yeah. No, you don't get rid of them. You just vote somebody else in.
That's how you get rid of. That's how you get rid of.
Yeah, the more you exercise your right, the better to be.
And just like I wasn't going for Whitehorn, but it was like 51-49. Okay.
Okay. I'm rocking with the horn.
Like I'm saying, it was a coin toss for me. Okay. Okay. I'm just saying it was a coin toss for me.
Why? Because he's black?
No, I'm brown.
Oh, okay.
I'm
just making sure. I'm getting I'm getting that shit out there early.
Okay. So
I
understand.
So the color had nothing to do with it.
Not a damn thing.
Cool. I respect it.
I would much rather be a black guy than a white guy be sheriff anyway, honestly.
What? Oh, for real?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Would you look, people in general, as a species in the United States of America right now, as humans, are you more scared of a white guy that's a lawyer that kind of looks like a pencil neck, or a black guy? You'd be more respectful or scared. Either way. I would say more respectful as far as our new sheriff's going to be. Like, he has charisma. He has age. Like, he's got gray hair. He's very. You would say yes sir, no sir to him, right?
Yeah. He commands a certain level of respect by the way he carries himself. You just look at him, Now with Nicholson, between his accent and like he's a lawyer. Nicholson seems like somebody you see at the fishing hole.
He's a lawyer though.
Yeah, but still, he seems like a good old boy.
I don't mean to hate on lawyers. Look, lawyers have been good to me lately.
Well,
okay?
I don't know. I know some good lawyers. They cool.
Yeah, and I'm very grateful for that. Very grateful for that. But yeah, I mean seriously, man, it was so tight for me on who to vote for.
For real?
Oh yeah. Because I mean, on one hand, you got a guy with 30 years experience, but then on the other hand of that, maybe that means he knows the system so well he's going to rob the hell out of us. I mean, I don't know.
You think he corrupt?
Most of them are.
Corruption.
Most of them are. Do I think Steve Prater was corrupt? To a degree, you damn right I do.
What about before him? What about Don Hathaway?
I don't even remember
the long running.
I don't remember them days.
I remember Don.
But I know
that's back when it was up in Keithville.
Number one, if you're a politician, you tend to go look, and y'all have a bad rap. So I suggest y'all fix it. Mm-hmm. But y'all appear corrupt to the public.
Oh, okay.
All politicians do. That's just the way they appear nowadays. That is your public image. It's kind of like lawyers. Like lawyers,
but are they
like
corrupt, or is it just how we just see them, though?
So many of them are. So many of them.
You sure about that, Mike?
We get more news. Like if you watch like the news, like the daily news forecast or the daily news every day, like on Channel 4, Channel 3, you know, whatever.
Whatever you want.
There's so many corrupt, and just in my news feeds alone, it's like 99%, I'll say 95% of the whole federal government's corrupt.
Yeah.
All the senators and all the House members, okay? Well, that's what you mainly see on the news. You hear news about people in the federal government You don't really hear
Man,
it
when
that
you
much.
say shit like that, you say that's like having no hope at all. You give me no hope for this
That's why
for the government.
I'm so glad that so many of y'all turned out for this vote. Thank you. Okay? You had my ass. I did over 20,000 damn steps when I worked that damn election. But I did ask for it. If you go back to the previous podcast, I said, please
Get out and
make me
vote.
work.
Yeah.
Please make me push my finger.
Yeah.
And I was being a dumbass.
And
Yeah.
you're working those polls.
Oh,
Don't
my
let it be
God.
no free money. Get
I
your ass up.
barely even fucking sat down in 12 hours, bro.
God bless you. God bless you.
It was because we never got like a bum rush. It was just a constant stream.
Oh, so
Yeah.
it was. Oh, okay.
Like it wasn't never busy. Like everybody got handled in a quick and timely manner. Because I'm on that. You know what I mean?
You're on top of
I'm on it.
Okay.
Because I want you to vote more than anything. So here's the thing. Y'all have to pay attention to what these people that you vote for do.
Yeah.
Especially in the federal
And
government.
please email them, write them. If you see something you don't like, let them know. That's why you vote them in, because what platform they got elected on is what they should have to stand on, and you have to enforce that on them.
Amen. And if they mess up, you better hold them accountable.
Yeah. So
I'm telling you, just get a dry erase board or a small something. Put it in a notebook.
Yeah, get
Whatever.
you download a note app in your
Yeah.
phone, and when you're at work and you go and look at something and see when laws are being passed.
Well, no. What you should really do is get like you voted for this person depending on what you wanted, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the way all elections are. So you get some type of way, like a notebook or whatever, and you put their name there, and you put did it, didn't do it.
Yeah.
And
Just like, give them an example. Take for instance, if you vote for somebody and they say if you got take for instance like this.
Yeah.
You voted for a politician and he said he's for legalizing marijuana across the board from all 50 states, and that's his main thing. And if that's the reason why he got you out in the polls to vote for him, then if he just vote to legalize it a little bit, that ain't what you got him in on, and you wanted it fully legalized. So that means you need to start writing him until he get it fully.
You're right, but
in
you
your
could
state.
in that one and only
Or
example.
other stuff like with
Yeah.
if you vote for somebody that's gonna lower taxes in your state, if he raised taxes, you need to holler at him like, "Hey man, that ain't what you told us. That ain't what got us in the polls for you."
Oh yeah.
Let him know. Talk to him. Say,
Exactly.
"Hey, check this out.
Exactly.
You ain't doing right by me, man. I don't appreciate that. We ain't voting for your ass next term. Okay, get your act together, player.
Yes, sir.
You know."
Please.
And that is what it's all about. Exercise your right.
And so now that Jeff Landry's the governor, we're seeing all kinds of bills coming across the state. They're voting. They've got a bill that passed committee, so it's going to go to a vote to get rid of inspection stickers in the state of Louisiana. Amen. Thank you.
But I'm gonna ask you something. While they getting rid of, I'm gonna tell you something. This is Louisiana. They ain't giving away no money. So my thing is this here. While we paying attention to them getting rid of inspection stickers, what is they adding to us on the back end? Huh? What they adding to us on the back end?
That's the sad thing about government, except for a very few locations I know of. There's no government that gives you your money back ever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So so while they getting rid of inspection stickers, what new tax they gonna come up with from DMV? Because they ain't supposed to let you just.
I can tell you one that did happen from talking to the poll guy from who's assistant clerk of court or something like that.
Yeah, talk to me.
Yeah, he said last year a fishing. We were talking about fishing, right?
Yes,
he
sir.
said last year a fishing license was $6, and it lasts you for the season, so for like a year, right? $6.
I know, because I got it.
Guess what?
What?
Next time it's $22.
Okay, and that's cool because I know it's.
But it's only good for 1 year, man.
It is what
that
it
should be
is.
good for like 4 years or something. You know,
It is. Well,
That's too
you gotta
much,
realize
man.
where you at, man. This sportsman paradise, and sometimes
I understand.
It
but
costs a
still,
lot to keep.
We live here.
yeah. Well, I know.
There should be a discount for Louisiana residents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why? Nah, it costs to keep the upkeep on stuff of that nature. So, me personally, I don't mind paying the 22. You can raise the 35 and still pay it because I'm gonna tell you like this here. No matter what you raise anything to, you may complain about it, but eventually you're gonna have to pay it. You know what I'm saying? It's just like how people talk about, well, the price of gas is going up. I say, but ain't nobody walking either, is it? Ain't nobody turning their cars for bus passes or bicycles, so you're gonna pay it or you're not. All I'm saying is just make sure the people that's in charge of that you voted in, that's supposed to oversee that, hold them accountable when it goes up.
Oh, yeah.
Get on their ass. If they ain't doing right, vote somebody that say they're gonna break it down. If they don't do right, get their ass out there and vote somebody else in.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do a public service message here.
Gotta love this democracy we got.
It's I mean, but as far as the federal government goes, that's the constitutional republic. It's just different than a democracy. But here it's different.
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I need people to know that. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Because a democracy is, as long as you get one more than half, you win every time.
Yes, sir.
Right? But in a constitutional republic, it's more about the freedom of the individual.
Oh yeah, all the time.
For sure. But the one public service thing I gotta say is, I didn't know this, but you brought up buses, right?
Yep.
Did you know the Sport Tran in town? They don't charge anybody anymore. It's free.
For
Bus
now,
service.
I think they had. I know it's. I think that they started that during COVID.
Did they?
Yeah, during quarantine. See, you gotta get out. See, you need to get out more.
I don't ride the bus, man.
Well, you should try it.
I should. I want to. I really
still
do. Look, I'm just
mad. I wish it went to my job.
Man,
I wouldn't drive to work at all.
You need a ride, man?
Huh?
You need a ride?
Sometimes.
Okay. I got you.
I ain't getting young in it.
I ain't got anything else better to do.
I
mean,
yeah. Cause sometimes that's why I wanted to get this job down the road here. That way I could ride a bicycle to work every morning. I would have loved that.
That'd be good too.
Can you imagine getting riding a bike to work? That's some dreamy ass shit, man.
That's one thing another thing we can address is like the public health in Louisiana. I mean, you and me are big guys, right?
Yes.
But most of Louisiana is big people.
Obese. Well, we look what we known for. We known for our cuisine.
So that's true, but
shit, it's a good food.
But just to let y'all know, as much as y'all can, get rid of the fast food in your diet, please.
Good living.
Please start cooking at home more. Please.
Well, I'm very active.
Oh yeah. Well, see, you got to stay active, and that's the other part of it. It's not just nutrition, but it's activity.
I'm active, and I eat a lot of fruit.
Lots of activity.
Dude, it's been days where I just eat nothing but fruit.
I can't do it.
And drink water. Oh man, it feels good. And then I'm gonna tell you something too. You have better movements when you go to the bathroom too.
I'm such a carnivore. I've got to have meat at least once or twice a day.
Hey, look here, you damn T-Rex.
I can't help it, man.
I'm such a.
I got to. I gotta have chicken. I gotta have pork. I gotta have breakfast sausage, hamburger.
If it ain't got blood flowing through it, you probably won't eat it. Huh?
I love meat so much, and not homosexual way. Okay, not one bit. So don't even get your hopes up. All right, baby.
Tell me how you the meat.
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about our audience. I'm talking about the audience. Okay. You and me know each other very well by now, so we know this already.
The meats.
This is a fact already. But man,
I could go for a good steak.
Oh my god, yeah.
You know, one of my weaknesses is I realize
what?
Burgers.
Oh yeah, mine too.
Burgers.
That is my. People ask you what's your favorite food.
A burger, a good juicy cheeseburger. If you know a place that sells a good mom and pop shop that can make a good greasy ass cheeseburger, fresh off the stove, in a cast iron skillet,
crispy bacon,
where they put the cheese on the top and let it melt, and on the edge of the patty the cheese and got hard from being burnt on the edge.
Some sauteed mushrooms.
Sauteed mushroom. Hey, toasted buns.
Oh yeah, sauteed onions too. Oh my god.
Toasted buns.
Man.
Oh man. After this podcast, we need to go for some burgers, man.
I can't. See, I'm Catholic. I can't eat meat today.
Oh, that's right. We can go for some fish sandwiches.
That's all good.
Checkers got a double-decker fish sandwich.
I'm
for real.
You know, every week so far, we've had fried catfish like every Friday night. We can have fish. Okay.
I like salmon.
Yeah. Well, we just can't have meat. We can't have pork. We can't have beef. We can't have chicken. You know.
Ain't nothing wrong with fish.
No, it's a good thing. Look, especially for me, I rarely eat meat fish. That's how much I love meat.
Pause. Pause on the meat loving.
So yeah, I mean it's probably a good thing for me. It's probably giving me nutrients and stuff
You
like that
Fish tacos?
that I'll never get. You know,
You ever eat fish tacos?
I'm sure I have
Fish is really good.
many
for you too, I
times
heard.
actually.
Fish has a lot of nutritional.
Oh, it does. Omega 3s.
Yeah, I've heard about that. You can get it in an oil too.
Oh yeah, you can, but it's expensive, man.
Yeah.
Have you priced omega 3 lately?
No.
It's like the most expensive supplement on the island.
My grandma used to call fish brain food. I miss my granny.
Yeah, it's got iodine in it. Like what other food do you eat that has iodine in it?
Nothing.
No.
'Cause I'm allergic to shellfish. I can only eat freshwater fish.
Me too.
I like salmon though. I like salmon, tuna, and mackerel.
You know what? I don't like tuna, but have you ever had shark before?
No, I'm not balling like that.
But no. This was a long time ago. We was on a vacation. It was in Florida. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And it was like a restaurant on the beach, and they served fried shark.
And you ate it up, huh?
Man, it was so good. It was so light and fluffy. It was light and fluffy. It was like, you
The
know.
shark was like.
I mean, it was. You could still taste the.
You could taste the
pardon
fins.
my term, but the meat of it. You could still
meat
taste
of
the
it.
meat of it
And
for
it was
sure.
light and fluffy.
But it was still like really light. You know,
And
it was so good.
I like fish though.
But catfish, look, if you do the thin fillets of the catfish and then fry them, oh my God, that is the best way to have catfish.
Thin fillets.
Thinner fillets. Don't have the thicker fillets. Have the thinner
Real
fillets.
thin? Why?
Not too thin, but like
But I bet-
half of what normal people do.
Oh, so they'll be crispier. I bet they'll be crispy when you fry them too, because they're not as thick.
I don't know what it was, but we had a family reunion back in I think 2017, and they had a meal catered for us, and it was the fried catfish,
You gonna have me trying this shit.
and that's exactly how they were prepared. Like they were like half the width of a normal fried catfish, right? Like a normal fried catfish, once you get to the middle of it, it's pretty thick, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was like half of that. Okay,
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
I bet that was good.
and it was the best fried catfish I've ever had in my life, and I've had a lot of fried catfish in my life.
You like your fried catfish?
I do like fried catfish,
Oh, for real?
as long as it's prepared correctly. Now, there's been a couple times that I have thrown up after eating fried catfish. I don't know if that's because I rarely eat fried catfish compared to meat.
Maybe the iodine levels were too high for you.
Maybe it's like a shock to my system.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't gonna tell you.
Catfish. Boom.
Man, it's just like, what is this? This is not meat.
Yeah.
What are you doing to me?
Yeah.
I need meat.
The meat slanger,
I'm just saying.
AKA Michael, the meat slanger.
I'm just saying, burgers. That people ask you all the time, "What's your favorite food?"
Burgers.
Hamburgers,
Pizza.
like the all-time number one favorite food.
Mexican.
Oh, Mexican.
You can't tell me you
The
don't like
shout out to Ramirez.
chicken enchiladas. Oh, chicken enchiladas.
I'm gonna give a shout out to Ramirez. There's one on Pines Road. There's one on Shreveport Barksdale at the foot and Bossier.
Uh-huh.
On the Bossier side, used to be like Nicky's, Trails or something.
Trails,
Yeah,
little
used to be one of them.
barbecue
But they have got great food,
I've never
and
been
the
to
service
Trejo's.
is quick.
I've never been to Trejo's.
Trejo's is shut down now, I think. I don't think there's any more Trejo's.
It can't be. That was the family owned.
I know, but you remember Chick-fil-A bought the one on Mansfield Road. There's no Trejo's on Mansfield Road no more.
Oh man. Well, what about the one in Bossier?
You know what happened to them, right?
What?
They were recorded recycling the salsa from the tables. You don't remember that? They would take the salsa that was used on the table and just pour it back in with the regular salsa.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
it was in the news.
Maybe that's
This is not just me saying this, okay?
But what about tamales?
I just want you to know,
ever
this
been to
is
tamales
this isn't
in
me
Bossier?
saying this. This is what I saw on the news.
Why you
okay?
had to spoil it for me?
I'm just
I've
saying.
never been there.
Tamales? I've never been to tamales.
I've never been either. I just noticed it today.
Where's it at?
It's over off of Airline Drive on the far end, on the north end down there, like how you go to Sam's and Academy and all that. but it's on the other side where the Willis Night and Bossier is.
Oh, okay.
Right there
Gotcha,
by
gotcha.
McAllister's
Yeah.
and Chipotle and all that. No, I don't think Chipotle for the town. It was by McAllister's right there on that corner.
I mean, there's a bunch of good places to
On the
eat.
north, it's on the north side of 220.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Going toward
yeah.
Benton.
Yeah. That place is exploded, man.
I know, it's getting bigger.
It's just like Blanchard.
Who?
So Blanchard's on the Shreveport side and Benton's on the Bossier side, right?
Yeah.
Is that right? Sometimes I get them mixed up, but that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, business in Bossier Parish. That's where the Bossier Parish jail is. Oh yeah, but yeah, though. So, but yeah, it's a lot of good cuisine out here, man.
Yeah. But, like as far as Whitehorn goes, look, if he got elected, he got elected. Okay, cool. I got to support that, though. I got to pray for this dude, okay? And if you don't think prayer works, then you're wrong, okay? Just try it.
Okay.
But you can't just do it one day and expect it to work, okay?
You gotta be consistent.
I'm just saying, this is Good Friday, so we got to bring you a good
Consistent
message.
on that dice game, you got to be consistent.
Exactly.
You
It's
gotta be
just like
consistent.
it's like any other skill you've ever learned.
You got to keep it going.
The more you
know what I'm
practice
saying?
it, the better it gets.
Yeah, steel sharpens steel,
Yes, it does.
So you got to be on top of your game.
It does, and it helps. It really does.
You know?
Look, whoever you believe in, whether it's Muhammad or Buddha, yeah, or there's so many other ones. Okay,
Yeah.
but Jesus, God,
Worship
whatever
God.
the universe, whatever you call it,
Yeah.
a divine power. Okay.
Because everybody got the same goal, and what that is, to get to heaven.
Well, yeah.
That's everybody's goal, to get to heaven.
Well, I mean, some people get so caught up in themselves, and there's other people that just have mental problems.
I'm praying we all make it.
Amen.
I want all of it.
I think eventually we all will make it.
So I want everybody to be happy. And
Do you believe in reincarnation?
we're going to say that for another show.
Okay.
Right now,
I will not go that way.
I have conflicting thoughts on a lot of stuff, spiritual and religious. And that could take us way down a rabbit hole that someone could get lost in. Because as you know,
yeah.
I'm very opinionated.
Oh, yeah.
Like everybody else, I have an opinion.
I actually had an epiphany about that the other day.
Epiphany about somebody's opinion?
No, it was about the Bible.
Oh. Yeah, see, we can do a show on just the Bible.
But here's one thing I'm going to say, and then we're going to turn it into a show, okay?
Go ahead.
So many people don't believe the Bible because it was oral tradition, right? It was just,
Right.
it wasn't written down. It was just passed down, right? That's like the Old Testament.
True. Okay.
But then you've got like the New Testament with Jesus and the apostles and Mary and all that, right?
Yeah.
And that was transcribed and by 4 different points of view in 4 different Gospels: Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, right?
Yeah.
This is for any Christian religion, okay? I don't know that much about all the Hindus or anything. Look, I'm gonna stay in my lane, right? With this, okay?
You gonna stay?
Yeah, because I don't know. Okay, but whatever religion, like I said, whatever religion you practice or follow, just good. Okay?
Oh yeah.
But like so many people ask nowadays, I can't believe something that was written 2,000 years ago, and that got changed so many times by basically their people's premise is that man has changed the word of the Lord or the Bible through its various translations, because it was like Aramaic and it was Hebrew, and it was Greek, and it was Latin, and now it's English, and then it's every single other language. Okay,
Yeah.
it's been
True.
dubbed the greatest story ever told, right?
Yeah.
And it's actually true. I mean, if you go back to the Old Testament, it's like some Harry Potter sci-fi stuff, man. It's like some fantasy stuff for real. Like there's giants and there's all kind of crazy stuff, right? I'm just saying.
Kings, kingdoms, and man versus beast.
And Nephilim, there's angels, and there's
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 all type of
devils.
stuff, but I think
There's all
that's
kinds of
what
stuff.
that's like forming.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, with any other, with anything else you deal with, it builds you up for the grand finale.
Oh yeah.
And I think that's what First Testament did. It built you up for what was coming in the Second Testament. The Bible is like the ultimate 1-2. You know, boom, boom. You know, I'm gonna give you this on the First Testament, but the Second Testament gonna blow you away too.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And the thing, a lot of people that are criticize the Bible. They're just like, it was passed down over generations. It's been through so many translations. Like the original part of it isn't even really known anymore. That's what people will say, right? But then I think of the God that I worship. Okay, and I kind of fell on that side of the fence for a while, right? You know what I mean? I really did. And then I thought, well, if God was really God, then he can do anything. Which means that no matter how many times it was translated, or how many people just talked about it, or how it was handed down, in the end form, God would have it the way he wanted to have it. Because that's part of being a God. You can literally do anything you want, right? You can make sure that no matter what version of the Bible you read, no matter what language you read it in, God's going to make sure that you get the right message out of it. So, I mean, that's just part of being a God. And that's when I was just like, okay, I might believe a little bit more now. Like a lot more.
Okay.
Because, especially with Jesus' story, I mean, you've got 12 apostles. And 11 out of 12 of them died a martyr's death. And it was very horrific deaths. We talked about it earlier, but it's, oof. The way they tortured and killed those martyrs, oof. And all they had to do was say, hey, I didn't believe Jesus was raised from the dead. That's all they had to do, was say that. But no, they took their punishment, which was vile, and it would be NC-17 rated X in our day and age. I'm just saying the way they killed these people off. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Yeah. Now back to our subject.
It's Good Friday.
Yeah, it's not Good Friday. It's Great Friday.
It's so pleasant outside right now.
We got good weather. You know, a lot of people at home working in their gardens and barbecuing and just
Please have a garden, y'all.
having a good time and spending time with their loved ones, and you know,
Oh,
that's really what it's all about. You know, I'm lucky enough to be off today
amen.
and sharing my time with my friend here, and you know, and I enjoy what we do. We don't have a plethora of listeners, but we do have a loyal small following. You know.
Well, we need that loyal small following. Please like and share. Please like and share.
Thank all of y'all. Anybody. Thank all of y'all. Even if you don't even listen to it, because some
Amen.
of them do run long.
Well, yeah.
But thank you. But yeah, we have prizes, and you can leave comments, and we'll use your questions. You can get invited on for an episode and record live right here with us. So
Look, we're uploading to YouTube, right? So
yeah.
why would we do anything negative to you if you came over here and sat down with us and just chilled for a little while? Y'all so scared these days, man. I'm just saying, y'all some scurry people.
Yeah, so you don't want everybody coming
Like,
over either, though. Come on.
I'm just saying, man. Sometimes you gotta turn off the news and stop listening to all the murders happening everywhere. I'm just saying.
No, you better keep that news on.
Yeah. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, man.
Because a lot of stuff, I've started back watching the news now. Everything I stopped doing recently, I've started back doing because I realized that, for one, I've been misinformed, and for two, I've just been missing out on a whole lot of stuff that I need to be informed on. So now,
What have you been misinformed on?
a lot of things, man.
Can you name one?
Let's neither here nor there. Like, for one, with politics, I just started back voting because what made me start back voting because
Right.
I started watching the news. When I started watching the news, I started being more informed on who's running for these elections and their policies and what they stand for. And by watching the news, made me go back and register to vote and start exercising that vote. So yeah,
that's a good one.
And I feel good about it because I feel like now I'm exercising my choice, and I feel good about the choice that I make.
I mean, especially when...
And I would love to help others get out and vote. And
please.
Even when I listen to the radio, I was listening to DJ on WKSH, I believe. Mm-hmm. And he was talking about how we need more community centers. And we do. We need community centers in the small city. I'm going to tell you, it's something about Shreveport because people come here and never leave, and people grow up here and leave and never look back. But it's something about it because this is a small little country town, even though the people don't want to admit it. But the people that choose to stay here and enjoy being here, to me, those are some special people. I've lived in other places, but I always end up back here. So it's something about this little town. You know, this is like a Shreveport, the city itself. I'm gonna say Shreveport is like comfort food in a world of chaos. You know, you can go to Dallas and Houston and New Orleans and Jackson and Biloxi and Atlanta and Miami and Los Angeles. But it's some about coming here and it's cozy. Even with the crime and all the craziness and madness, if you know how to maneuver here, well, you can make it very comfortable for you.
And that's one thing you can all do. Everybody listening, okay? You just said it. Community outreach. Community outreach. Get to know your neighbors, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, pick up some trash every now and then. I'm just saying.
There you go.
I'm just do something. I mean,
go.
Ain't that big a deal, you know? You know,
pick up some trash.
You ain't got to pick up all the trash.
Man.
But look, I'm just saying, there's people on my block.
Don't worry about. How about the litter bugs stop throwing out the trash?
Here's my thing, though.
Because just because people picking up trash, that ain't gonna stop it from keep reoccurring.
But
the thing is, put the trash in the beginning. Just put the trash where it belongs. Take pride in your little city, even if it's raggedy. And I know it's some rough parts of Shreveport.
Amen.
It is, but it's some nice parts too. But my thing is, think about if everybody took pride in every little piece, every little stretch of property and land here, it'll be more inviting. The more inviting it is, people probably want to stop by and see what's going on. Maybe want to move here.
Yep.
Because it's slowly getting opportunities.
Or stay here in the first place. And
I like this little city. I grew up here. I went to school here. And my friends here, I lost friends through violence. But I've also met new friends. And I just want this to be a nice, safe, comfortable place for everybody.
That would be lovely.
You know, I really want that. I pray in my lifetime it be the Shreveport that I can remember where you can walk from neighborhood to neighborhood and nobody get hurt or you ain't scared. You can walk from neighborhood to neighborhood and speak to people without, any kind of trouble.
Yep.
So, yeah, because I got 2 grandkids and I want to see them have a great time.
Congratulations. I didn't know you was a granddad. Congratulations, my man. Congratulations.
Yeah.
That's an achievement.
I've been a grandfather for 3 years.
Oh
You don't
God,
be listening to me.
I did not know.
You don't listen to me.
I'm learning something new every single day.
You should pay attention.
Look, you never told me about the grandkids.
I tell everybody about my
You didn't tell me about them. I know you had a daughter. I didn't know. You're right. My bad. I admit, I'm wrong.
So yeah,
I apologize.
It's all good though. It's cool. It's cool. But I want them to have I want them to just experience fun, And I know it really ain't really that inviting to the youth and people here, but sometimes somebody gotta make a difference, We can't keep looking for outsiders to come here and make stuff better for us in our city.
No.
We gotta be the ones to make it better for us in our city.
That's right.
And with that being, once we do it, other people take notice like, hey, yeah, we didn't wait for this and that to do something. You know, you start community organizations. You know, like I say, I love being here. I love going fishing in Cattle Lake. I love fishing in Cross Lake. I love.
It's really not that bad here.
I mean, I like the boat lunch. I love seeing sunsets at the Red River and sunrise. I mean,
I love going to Ford Park.
Yeah, I like this little country backwood town. I like it. I enjoy it because other places I've been through that's 4 or 5 times bigger than this.
Oh God!
Really don't compare to it.
No.
And you know, the first thing I show people pictures of here, and that first thing I say, it's so green.
Yeah,
that's what people say. It's so green. I mean,
y'all
got trees and grass everywhere. Because I've been to some places where I'm being like somebody just set up a community in the middle of a desert.
Yeah.
You know, they in their front yard they don't have grass. They got cactus and gravel.
I got relatives in New Mexico. I know exactly what you mean.
So you know what I'm talking about.
I know exactly what you mean.
California and stuff. You know, not saying that they don't have beautiful places everywhere, but this place give me a certain feel. You know.
Well, it's like everywhere here.
So yeah,
like the further west you drive, the further desolate and brown it gets.
Well, yeah, that too. But the
just
point
nothing
is,
but brown.
But it's a feeling you get from being here, though.
That's true. Yeah.
You know,
oh yeah.
You know you can identify with certain things and situations here. You know.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like my little city and my town, and I just want to see it grow in my lifetime. I don't.
You know, ever since they put in 49, and as soon as they put 49 through, right, the interchange between 49, what is it, 220 or 3132 at that point? And it's the same damn road, but it's got two different names.
49, yeah.
It's got two different names. It's
3132 on one side,
yeah,
20,
and it's 220 on the other side, which is ridiculous. Just make it 220, okay?
No, because
or 3132.
No, because it's based on how they get funding for it.
I understand, but make it easy for us, man. Come on, man.
You can change the name of a road and get federal grants for it. Then
it's also called the Terry Bradshaw Passway too.
That ain't always been up there.
I know it hadn't, but I'm just saying. I've seen those signs. I
have
seen those signs.
Leave Terry Bradshaw out of this.
I'm not. I'm just
saying. He
don't
live here no more, so he shouldn't even.
It's not him, but
name the bridge out to somebody.
Those were the signs that were put up, sir.
Yeah, but name it out to somebody that's still here.
Well, I'm just saying.
That's one thing I can't stand. In Shreveport, we always talk about the people that's from here.
Oh, there's a ton.
That live here. Yeah. But hear me out. You know, I always talk about well, such and such. They do this and they from Shreveport and such and such. But there are people that we be Terry Bradshaw, and I don't have nothing against Mr. Bradshaw. I think he's a great athlete, commentator on Fox Sports. But if he's on Fox Sports, on one of the NFL shows. But my thing is here. It's people that's here in this city right now that are great people.
Oh yeah.
And we should recognize those. I ain't recognizing nobody that was here that left. I'm recognizing the ones that's still here making a difference. You know, we have a lot of great people that stayed here and passed away, but we need to acknowledge those people. You know, I'm bring light to a lot of people on this podcast that's still here, black and white, not just great black people, but great black and white people.
So no brown people?
Believe it, brown people too if they're around. Now, I don't know a whole lot of brown, because for so long, the brown population in Shreveport was very small. Yeah. It just recently, within the last 5 to 10 years, have an explosion of, you know, our Latin population. Because for the long time, in Shreveport, all you saw was black, white, and Asian.
Yeah.
So now we get a little, you know, we had sprinkles of, you know, Jewish and other and Italians too. But I'm just saying the majority of them was black, white, and Asian here.
That's right. But what do you define a brown person as?
Is anybody of Latin descent?
Latin descent? Okay. What about Indian?
Indians is from Asia, ain't it?
Yeah, they're from Asia.
Yeah, so yeah.
But they're not Asian. They're different.
Well, I don't consider them as being brown
like
people,
the
though.
Pakistani. Well, they consider themselves as brown.
I don't consider them brown. They're not the brown we use.
Well, I'm just saying.
The brown man to us, to me, is like Mexican.
Okay.
Latin, yeah. You know, Mexican. Anything down there.
Puerto Rican.
Gonzalez.
El
El Salvadoran.
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican, Nicaraguans, Colombians,
Brazil.
The cocaine people.
Yeah. That's messed up, man.
I don't mean that. I take it
Why
back.
you disparaging my people? You disparaging my race.
I love your race.
I didn't talk about crack.
I love your race.
I didn't talk saying
beautiful women, great food.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, some of my favorite artists with the lowriders are Latin guys.
We do have El Chapo, so I'm just saying.
It don't matter what you have.
You're all good.
It don't matter what you have. It's what you work with. So a lot of artists. I'm a big fan of graffiti. Like, I wish I could find graffiti artists to really graffiti my whole house.
Oh, really?
I would love that.
Go to the train yard.
What, and just sit and wait for somebody?
Well, I'm just saying, all them train cars got graffiti on them.
Well, that don't mean they're going to come and do my house.
I'm just saying, everyone I see got graffiti on them.
But like I said, I want to.
So sooner or later.
If you're a graffiti artist, I have a beautiful gray and white canvas for you with a small storage building in the back, and we'll have a garage you can also graffiti, But yeah,
Hook it up.
So, but yeah, it don't matter. But for the longest, our population didn't include a lot of brown people.
Well, there's a lot of Indian people here now.
Yeah, but they're not brown people.
Also, a lot of Middle Eastern people.
And what are Middle Easterns? They're not brown though.
Well, I mean, if you're talking about color-wise,
like Middle Eastern,
all three of them are brown.
No, but
Indians are brown, Middle Easterns are brown, for sure.
Nah,
you don't think so?
Nah,
dude.
No.
Color-wise, they're brown.
No.
The complexion of their skin.
No.
Okay.
No. So,
this is why we have to address.
Well, in that case, I shouldn't be black. I should be called medium brown then. Huh?
I don't know.
I should be called medium brown.
Look,
I shouldn't be a black guy.
The only reason I raise this is so we can get our definitions right, okay?
Well, I told you what
so we can let our audience know.
To me, the brown people are of Latin descent.
Okay.
Cubans.
This way our audience knows what we consider brown people. Okay?
That's what I consider brown people. Now, if I was Indians, I would say Asians. If you talk about like Middle Eastern, I say I call those Arab.
Okay, but an Indian person, compare that to a Chinese
Asian.
person.
It's Asian. Let me see.
But compare an Indian person to a Chinese person.
I know what you see, what you look at, but I'm telling you what
I'm talking about the complexion of their skin. That's all.
Well, I'm sorry. They pass as Asian for me. I'm sorry.
They all look alike.
My brown people are my brown people. That's my people of Latin descent. I grew up, referring to the homies, the brown homies as being Latin descent or Mexico or or that. Nobody else had the brown card but my brown brothers.
What if you're from Haiti?
Huh?
What if you're from Haiti?
Haiti? They just dark.
Haiti. H-A-I-T.
I call that West Indies.
Okay. So are they brown or black?
They West Indies to me.
Oh, okay.
West Indies.
We got a whole new category now.
We can do
good.
this all night.
Look, I just want to know.
Why you checking me?
I'm not checking at all. Look, I promise you, I'm not checking. I just want to know what's what.
You're making me uncomfortable right now.
I'm really not trying to.
You make.
I'm really not trying to. I guarantee you.
Like you trying to get me make a racial slur or something. That's how I feel.
Oh no, I'm not.
You're trying to let me have a slur up in here, but I ain't gonna.
Not one bit. Okay.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I guarantee you. Okay. I guarantee you. I'm not trying to do that.
Okay.
But some people take things different ways. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah, well, I'm telling you.
And to the people listening.
And I don't have nothing
they
against
might have a different definition of what we're talking about.
And that's cool. But I explain myself. And I don't have no problem with any race of people. Because all of us is special in our own way.
That's the only reason I asked you about it. So you could explain yourself.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't trying to make you make a racial slur, sir. I mean, we can do that all day long. But
I'm going to tell you something, too. Because, and the thing is, if you want to break it down, I'm going to just be like, we all mutts.
Oh, yeah.
Ain't none of us pure nothing no more. I mean, I'm not, I look like a black man, but I'm sure I'm sprinkled with other stuff.
If you go back far enough, we're all black.
Well, see,
I'm just saying.
So there you go. We all,
I'm just saying. Look, as far as what
I'm happy
the
to call you my
archaeologists
brother
have
and my
told us,
sister.
as far as what the archaeologists and the scientists have told us,
Indiana Jones.
we all came from Africa.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
I'm just saying. So that means basically we're all African at the
We
heart.
all African. Not an African. An African.
You stole that from the Mexicans.
I ain't stealing nothing from
You
the Mexicans.
appropriated my culture.
Your culture borrowed from mine, too. Nah. The most borrowed thing out there is hip-hop music.
How dare you?
Everybody's rapping.
How dare you?
I love the Mexican Latin culture. I like tattoos,
The
low
vatos?
riders. I love the whatever you call it. How you pronounce that? I can't even.
Vatos with a V.
Vatos. Yeah.
Vatos.
The vatos.
Yeah.
I love the cuisine.
That's like the
Because
dude on.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Mhm.
Real Mexican food is not Taco Bell, people. I have eaten from true Mexicans, true people from the land, and what you get. Don't get me wrong, I'm guilty of Taco Bell too, but that is not the real stuff you get from them. Now, you want the real stuff, you gonna have to go to the real source,
Real deal.
and they ain't bullshit in their kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I had a steak that was cooked by the true Latin.
Was it here locally?
No, it wasn't local.
Okay.
They were from Juarez.
Juarez.
That's when I was working, out in the oil field, and they ain't stingy with the portions either. You explode. They're like, oh no, get more, my friend.
Oh, yeah.
All right. No, I can't eat no more. No, you a big guy, eat more. I'm like, no, man, I'm already fat.
That's like a custom for them, though.
Yeah,
If you show them you like the food, they're gonna just keep you more.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you something. No matter where you at, you get welcomed different. In the South, just like in the South.
Amen to that.
In the South, what's the first thing people do? Hey, my mama cooking. You want to come over and get a plate? You know what I'm saying? We have a certain, how can I say this? We have a certain way of welcoming you by feeding you. In the South, if somebody like you, they'll invite you over. Hey man, I'm barbecuing, man. Come by and get you a plate.
Oh yeah.
That's our thing down here.
Oh, yeah.
If I'm barbecuing and I like you, I'm like, hey man, I got some food on the pit. You need to come by and snatch up a plate before it's all gone.
Oh yeah.
Because I want, that's my way of welcoming you. Other place you go is different. I remember when I went to California. and I ain't saying nothing bad about cats in California, but they offer you stuff, but they want food. You know what I'm saying? But
no meat?
No meat. Oh no, you
No meat?
You can consume it, but the thing about it though, I'm gonna tell you something though. I learned something. If a dude from California like you, he'll protect you no matter where the fuck you from.
What?
I met this guy.
Was he gay?
No.
Okay.
This ain't like that. I mean, like a friendship.
I'm
man.
just wondering.
This ain't no homosexual.
I was just asking.
No. Oh my God. But like I'm saying,
You said California. Okay.
Man, that don't
My
mean
bad.
it's a lot of people from California that's heterosexual. You know what I'm saying?
Are there?
But I don't know. No,
I'm joking, man. I'm joking.
Hey,
I'm
that's
joking.
when you and the people in California. You just making it hot for you to go out there.
Well, I ain't
But
planning on going to California anytime
They
soon.
will make sure that you comfortable. They ain't gonna let nobody press you or nothing.
So it's like bro code?
Yeah, they
Like
ain't
super
gonna
broken?
it's like this here. If you rocking with them and they rock with you, you gonna go back home the same way you came. They ain't gonna let nobody beat your ass. They ain't gonna put you in no situation where you get fucked up or in no serious shit. That's cool.
Get date raped?
Huh?
You don't want to get date raped.
Who the fuck date
Date
raped?
raped.
There you
They
go with
gonna
that
date rape
homo
you?
stuff.
I'm just saying.
I don't know. Whatever you into.
But
that's
I hear what you're saying. I do. But what's the difference between that and here?
What?
What's the difference between that and here?
Man, cause like I say, different places have different way of showing, that they fuck with you.
I mean,
cool with you.
But if you and me went somewhere, or like the next time I have barbecue in my house, I'm gonna let you know.
And what's gonna happen?
And I'm gonna invite you
I'm gonna
over.
get jumped by about 30 Mexicans, huh?
What?
I'm gonna get jumped by 30 Mexicans.
No, you're not gonna do that.
You gonna make sure I'm safe?
It's gonna be you, me, and Mama. Okay. That's it.
Well, that ain't no
Maybe,
barbecue.
maybe somebody else. Look, we barbecue during the summertime. We barbecue all the time.
Man, when the pool gonna be open?
Oh, I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
Hey, summer be here in like a month and a half. When the pool gonna be
Look, I gotta drain it one more time this time.
Okay.
But I've been I've had it drained all the way like twice now.
Okay, that's cool.
But the last time, you remember last week it rained like 2 or 3 times.
Last week.
So I let all that build up, and then I'm fitting to start draining again, and this time it'll be like clean, ready to go. Because we're getting towards summertime, and the last couple summers we've had here, it don't rain all that much.
Your mom gonna get tired of me.
What?
She's gonna be like, he's always in the pool.
Oh.
He always come over here to work out in our pool. He got the weights and everything.
We enjoy it. Like it. You gotta understand, to have an in-ground pool, or basically any pool, even a hot tub, it's kind of an investment because you got to buy chemicals for that shit. You know, you got to get chlorine, you got to get algicide. You know, there's plus now the fire department doesn't come and fill your pool up anymore like they used to. So you got to fill up all at your own bill, your own water bill. You're filling up.
The fire department used to do it?
The fire department used to come out and fill up your pool.
I figured that. I figured everybody couldn't afford that, fill up no whole in-ground pool off of the little faucet on there.
Do you know how many gallons my pool is?
How many?
It's like 33,000 gallons.
33,000 gallons of water.
There's a look. If you got a pool,
that's a lot of fucking water.
Yeah, it is. If you got a pool though, there's calculators online now where you can just put in the length, the width, and the depth of the pool, and it'll calculate exactly how many gallons you got.
That's crazy.
That's cool though.
That's still crazy.
But yeah, we got to seal up.
That's like what's like a $900 water bill?
I think last time we filled it up it was close to $400.
$400?
About $400.
Damn.
Plus,
you know how much my highest water bill is?
What?
$40, and that's for both apartments. That's for both sides.
See, ours is like $100.
$40 is the highest, but you gotta realize me on both sides, so.
I know, but ours is like $100 every month.
Man, that's a lot of.
How's yours 40 and ours is $100, man?
Because it's 2 people and I'm just little old me.
Yeah, but still, I mean, I think we're getting screwed, man.
Well, maybe you need to talk. Hey, what we just said.
They're screwing the brown. They're screwing the brown man.
Your local person who's in charge of that.
They just screwed the brown man.
Well, hey,
just because we got the last name with an H.
Well, you contact him and email him and say, hey, I don't appreciate this messed up water bill, and I need somebody to come reread my meter. We need to sit down and have a talk about this.
Oh, I've had to go out there at least 3 or 4 times now just to read my meter.
Because I remember one time they gave me a water bill I knew wasn't mine. I ain't never had a water bill that was $100 or over $100. Mm-hmm. And they simply say, yeah, that's your bill. I said, how am I going to go from having a water bill that was just $28 and then all of a sudden I got a water bill that's $100? That don't even sound right. So when they came back and reread to me, they said, oh, I'm sorry, they must have entered something in wrong. I know they entered in wrong. I'm not trying to get free water. I just want you to be fair about this shit. I had it happen with the electric bill one time, and that's how you know that they be flawed with their systems.
Well, you know they just went up on the water bill.
Oh yeah, I know they're gonna go up again too. Watch.
Well, there's a bond election next.
And they gonna go up in
April 27th, I believe.
Fuck that shit.
Another election, okay.
They're gonna go up on that bond election shit. You watch.
But it is another election, so you need to go out and vote.
Get out and vote. If you need a ride, call me. Call me, please. I will come and scoop you up.
Yeah, you're going to have to call him because I'm going to be at the polls. So
I will come scoop you up.
I mean, I can't leave. So
I'll go get a box truck from U-Haul and we can put some folding chairs in the back.
You're going to load them in there like some Mexicans, huh?
I load them. I pack them and stack them. We going to the polls.
There'll be like 50 people coming out of a little
It don't
minivan.
matter. We are going to get this election done right.
Yeah. The one in April is the bond, and it's for the fire department, the police department, and for the water again.
Let's get this stuff cracking.
I can appreciate the fire department
I appreciate all of them.
and the police department.
All of them.
But you just raised our water bill, so why do we need something else for the water?
Because they ain't through raising.
Because y'all is corrupt.
To be continued.
Corrupt.
To be continued. Man, but, hey, it is what it is, man. Everybody plays a fool sometime. No exception to the rule.
No, but the thing is, they're elected. That means they're public servants. Public servants.
So what you want them to come to your house
They-
and make you a sandwich?
No, I just want them to
Service.
to actually service the good of our city.
For the good of the people that they put
The
them
good
in
of the
office,
people.
huh? Y'all need to do what's right by the good of the people of the city.
I'm just saying,
of
has Shreveport gotten
and
better
the
or
parish
worse?
of Caddo.
Has Shreveport gotten better or worse?
Since what?
In the last 10 years.
Well, shit, it fell off like a bad bag of dope. Yeah, it ain't got better. You know it
Okay.
ain't.
Then y'all got to pay attention.
Hello.
Every person that came out for that last election with the sheriff,
The
okay,
last time I think
y'all need to be paying attention.
It ain't been decent. It ain't been nice here since. I'm gonna put it like this: the last time I remember it really being kind of pretty nice was probably 2010. That's when it was still bearable.
All I remember is like when I was in high school or elementary, they had the Cedar Grove riots. You remember that?
That's so old.
Oh yeah, it's old. Okay, so that was like the height of it back in the day, and then after that, it kind of like went down a little bit. It just kind of went down and wasn't that big a deal.
What is
Either
it
that, or I
with you-
just didn't
What is
even
it
pay
with you in
attention
this
to it.
riot in Cedar Grove? You must have friends over there.
No,
Was you over there still in shit?
look, it was all look. We was in a family, and we all watched the same TV every night. We all watched the same channel every night, and that was all that was on damn news for like 2 weeks, something like that. And like that was like a big deal here because it was on national news too. They was talking about us on national news too.
Now, that's messed up.
I mean, I'm just saying
That's
they
messed up. We known for the Cedar Grove riot.
we are we look.
I wouldn't even promote that.
Honestly, anytime I see Shreveport on the national news, it's either something bad, like a police guy like beat the hell out of somebody or something.
Uh-huh.
Like they thought it was racist or something like
The
that.
police got to beat the hell out of somebody.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Next.
It's always something bad,
Next on the night.
or it's something to do with like thunderstorms and like a tornado coming through and destroying like half of a city. It's never anything good. When we're on the national news, it is never anything good.
Today, as Shreveport goes through some more bad news.
I'm just saying we are known as the Ratchet City for a reason, and I need y'all to start
Ratchet
working to fix that, please.
King of the Ratchets.
Please start working to fix that.
Ratchet
Just like
life.
Just like I was talking about, like you ain't got to pick up all the trash, but like you live on a block.
Don't worry about that. Just
No,
the people
I'm just
that's
saying.
throwing the trash out, stop.
Look, I'm just saying. And that's what. Look, we agree on that, okay?
But get
if
on
you
their ass
if
first.
you live on a block and you got like 8 or 10 neighbors, right?
I don't got nothing.
I'm just saying. Well, I live on a block and I got like 8 or 10 neighbors. I don't know how many. I ain't gonna count them all for right now. But anyway, like there's some neighbors that we got up and down our street, and their yards are kept, and their trash is picked up. There ain't no trash outside of their house and anything like that. And then there's a few. It's not the majority, but it's a few. And there's trash all over their damn yards. There's like trash everywhere. And it's like, hey dude, please go out there and just pick that crap up. It's like, I mean, come on, man.
So you tell your neighbors they need to clean up their yard.
They do. And some of them got like weeds and grass that's like 4 and 5 foot tall. But they still live there. And it's just like, okay, are you renting from here? What's going on here?
Can you smoke the weeds?
No, not these.
Also.
That'd be nice. But no, you cannot.
So if
smoke
they had
them.
weeds you can smoke, you would gladly clean it up for them.
I would manicure it for them. and make it look like a perfectly manicured yard, sir.
Full of weeds.
Full of weeds. Okay, it would be a crop. Okay?
A nice manicured crop of weeds.
Where the weeds weren't, there would be just be bare soil.
Oh, okay.
Okay. That's how manicured it would be. To make sure that the weeds were fruitful and multiplied.
Okay. So, without further to do or do, this week in the news, we lost a great actor. Some of us growing up in the 80s knew him as Chappie from Iron Eagle.
Oh, yeah.
The one, the only, the great Lou Gossett Jr.
I forgot about that.
Rest in peace. Yeah. Thank you for so many good movies.
The man
himself. It's just something about a just powerful black actor.
Especially Iron Eagle.
Oh, Iron Eagle. We all grew up with Iron Eagle.
Man.
We all grew up with Iron Eagle.
And Lou Gossett laid it down on the little white guy.
Oh, man. He gave him the game, didn't he? He came and rescued his ass.
He said, hey, man.
He said, man, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful
All right.
thing. Oh, and also in the news, what you think about the cargo ship that hit the bridge in Baltimore?
That's crazy. Did you see
messed up the shipping channel?
Have you seen the video?
That's gonna be hell. Yeah, I've seen quite a few videos on that.
Well, there's
that's gonna be some fun.
People don't realize the Baltimore Harbor is it's kind of like Houston or New Orleans.
Yeah, it's one of the biggest.
It's one of the biggest harbors.
Yeah, interior harbors at that.
And just because the bridge collapsed, there were like 30 ships that were in the harbor already.
They can't move.
They can't go. They can't get out.
And so far, they were saying they had a count. At the time I saw it was a count of 6 casualties. It's probably maybe more.
At least 6.
A minimum of 6, and then you got so much, and then some people even saying that it could have been a planned attack.
Well, see, that's the thing that makes it not seem like a planned attack. Is because the engine's completely shut off on the ship, and it's between. I've heard reports of anywhere between 90,000 tons and 110,000 tons.
Well, my thing is how the engine shut off when the video I was watching, I could see smoke shooting out the stacks like full speed ahead.
Okay.
So who knows? I know as time go on, they will assess the damages because it really is. It really is a sad thing, loss of life.
But there were only 6. I mean, this is a heavily trafficked bridge.
Yeah, but the point is,
the thing that points it towards not being,
even though it's just 6, I know. I'm sorry that the body count is not higher for you. So,
no. I'm trying to.
Even if it was just one loss of life is still too many.
Yeah.
For something like
people die every day, man. Come on.
Okay, yeah, though, but that don't mean that it's cool.
Like millions of people die every day.
But it don't mean that it's cool. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Of course, it's not cool. It just happens, man.
Then. Don't be nonchalant about something.
I'm not being nonchalant. It just happens every day. We can't do nothing about that.
Yeah. So, like I said, the loss of life is still bad.
Of course it is.
And then it's so far,
But here's the thing. Think about how much traffic went up and down that bridge.
My thing is thinking about how much money it's going to cost for certain items that you can't get through right now, and then the money that's lost from the companies and everything. It's going to be really
between that
crazy.
And the Cal fire, the big ass Texas fire with 1 million acres burned.
Yeah.
1 million acres burned in Texas, and now here goes one of the biggest harbors in the United States.
Yeah. So yeah, it kind of make you think like, hey, is this some setup? Is this some setups going on? It makes you think too. They trying to assess the damages and everything. So my whole thing with this is that, I hope nothing else is supposed to happen. Because these catastrophes are just coming up out the woodwork sometimes. So, and to the 6 people or more that lost their life, my prayers and thoughts are with you.
Amen.
Now,
but the thing about those that thing I was trying to tell you was
Yes, sir.
there could have been hundreds and hundreds of cars on that bridge, but the people on the boat radioed ahead like 5 or 10 minutes before it happened and told them, "Hey, we lost power. Y'all really need to evacuate people from the bridge." And so there were workers on the bridge. There were bridge workers, and they stopped all the traffic, and they got as many people off. And we need to thank them because it could have been a lot worse than it was.
Oh yeah.
With the loss of life.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it could have been literally hundreds.
Just
of
imagine
people.
if it hit like 5 o'clock rush hour traffic or something.
Yeah, but I mean,
And they had no way of warning the people ahead of time.
exactly. But they actually got a warning. you
Yeah.
know, which helped them out a lot. And the death toll is like 6 right now, I believe, but it could have been way worse, way worse.
Oh yeah.
And so I'm grateful for that, for sure. But it's hard to believe that. I mean, how many times I done told you, man? Hey, man, it's an election year. It's an election year. There's going to be all kind of crazy.
Yeah,
stuff
but
going
my
on.
thing is, I don't want to have everything seeming that everything that happened is based on a conspiracy. Some stuff gonna happen, good or bad. But yeah, some things are a little bit far fetched.
Well, it's just like COVID, man. You know, with all the testimony, they found out that basically COVID was funded by us.
Oh, yeah,
We gave money to the Wuhan lab,
who?
the Wuhan lab in China,
Well,
where COVID came from.
Okay, so by us giving money to that lab, we created hope. We said, "Hey, go make this virus. It's gonna fuck us all up."
Exactly.
I don't think so.
That's exactly what happened.
Call me a fool.
All you have to do is watch Senator Rand Paul and Dr. Fauci.
I don't think so.
There's so many videos of them. And Fauci's squirming away from it every time. He's talking in lawyer language so he doesn't implicate himself. But yeah, we spent money. Dude, do you know what so many wasteful things the government spends our money on?
Yeah, but I also know a lot of good things they do.
Like they fund like to the tune of millions of dollars. They fund research on bugs eating cocaine and not eating cocaine.
Yeah, well, they also fund
Dead serious.
They also fund a great military that makes it comfortable for me to sleep at night.
That's true. But also, on top of that,
Thank you.
the Pentagon has never passed an audit. Number one.
Yeah, well, the Pentagon.
And number two, the Pentagon this year alone said they were missing, quote, air quotes, missing $3 trillion.
Well, I mean that happens. I lost $100 last month.
Dude, that
I lost
you know
$100 of my bill money
dude,
last month.
$3 trillion? Come on,
Hey,
man.
man. Hey, sometimes-
Come on, man.
Sometimes you misplace a little.
No,
bit.
not $3 trillion.
Okay. Well,
The funding, the funding for the entire federal government.
Hey, I'm gonna put it to you like this. I bet the people who need
Dude.
to know where that $3 trillion is, know where that $3 trillion is.
Oh, they do.
Trust
And-
me,
and they
it
stole
ain't
it.
disappeared.
They stole it from us, the people that give our money, to
Okay.
give them that
So,
$3 trillion.
Well, let me ask you this: what you gonna do about it now?
Vote
What
everybody
you gonna
out.
do?
Keep
Okay,
voting
and
them
then
out.
what? And then what? And
Vote them
still-
out time
somebody
after
else gonna
time
steal some
after
more.
time after time. As soon until
Man,
things get better,
you gonna get tired of
vote
voting
them
them out.
out. Vote every one of
Oh,
them out.
He said $3 trillion.
I don't care if it's a Democrat. I don't care if it's a Republican.
What'd you say?
I don't care if it's a whatever. I don't
$3 trillion
care.
said-
Vote them out
Oh, okay.
until they learn they are servants of us and we are not servants of them.
Oh, okay.
They don't work for us no more.
They don't work for us no more. Who they work for?
They work to line their own pockets. Have you not seen where, like, the people in the House of Representatives, like in the Senate, they make more money on the stock market than anyone has ever made in the entire history of the human race? Like, there's one guy that's a senator, and he makes 268% over what he invests. You tell me that's not corruption? Come on, man.
Yeah, but
I mean, this is better than Warren Buffett, the masters of Wall Street. Every master of Wall Street, they surpass them by far. You know why? Because they know everything that they're voting on and they know whether it's going to be a hindrance or a good thing for a company. That way they invest very early. Nancy Pelosi alone made $2 million in 3 months off of stock trades.
For real?
For real. $2 million.
Hey, Nancy.
In 3 months.
Send me an email. Let me know how I get my dollars up.
Are they giving that back to us? No.
Huh?
Are they giving it back to us? No.
That's why I'm telling Nancy to holler at your boy. I need to make a little change. I want to build this community center here in Allendale.
Y'all just need to vote them out, man. Vote them out.
Vote them.
If they're not doing what they're supposed to, get rid of them.
Get rid of their ass, okay.
I mean, what excuse do you have for Mitch McConnell? Please tell me. That dude, the turtle, Mitch McConnell, the Republican. He's been in there for like 3,000 years.
Look at that smoke coming out. That's full speed ahead.
Yeah, I see that.
Somebody hit the gas, right? Right?
It was still running.
Okay, yeah, they hit the gas.
But look, they said their power was out.
How's it got?
I see lights and a smokestack just bloop, bloop, bloop,
just
bloop,
blowing
bloop,
out
bloop.
coal. Look like a Ford Super Duty that's shooting out all that black smoke.
Okay, I didn't see that video.
Okay, you ain't seen that one.
I didn't see that one.
Yeah, so how power going out and it's going at full speed look like?
There's still lights on, so if the power goes out, your lights ain't on.
Well, no,
number
they got
one.
battery backup systems on.
Yeah, but they ain't gonna go into effect that quick. Oh, now it goes out. It goes out after the bridge collapses.
Yeah. See, look at all
Did
that
you notice
smoke,
that?
man.
Yeah, but you notice the lights went out after the bridge collapses? Dude.
Yeah, they probably cut the power on everything.
That's like there was a. They were talking about Diddy. You remember Diddy?
Oh, Diddy who?
Diddy got raided.
He got raided for what, though?
Sean Diddy
They
Combs.
raided his house, but what does that got to do with him?
For sex trafficking, right? Okay, but this other dude he made a video and he kind of convinced me, man. He was just like, hey, Puff Diddy, so we raided you, and maybe we're just raiding you so we can scrub everything that you have on tape, number one. And they was like, if they really thought that Puff Diddy was a criminal, would they have let him fly on his private jet to an island with no extradition treaty whatsoever?
Because he's probably running scared.
But here's the thing. If he was really guilty and the government really wanted to get him and, put him in jail, they would have never let him fly to a country with no extraditions.
What you think they would have shot his plane down? I
think he's the fall guy. That's what the video was. Because to this day, remember, the Epstein list has never been fully released.
So you think he has something to do with the Epstein situation?
No, I think he's the fall guy.
Oh, so he's the.
I mean, he might.
The scapegoat.
He might. I'm just saying he might have something to do with Epstein. I don't know, but it kind of feels like he's a scapegoat for real. Because you got people like Bill Clinton on the Epstein list. You got.
Oh, you talking like you ain't seen the Epstein list? You naming names?
Look, there's a lot of them that have been released.
Like I said,
but the full list is like 240 names. Like one of them, Bill Gates. Bill Gates is on there like 40 times.
On whose list?
On the Epstein list. They flew to the Epstein Island with the underage hookers.
Stop naming people's names.
Look, it's public news, bro.
I don't care what
everywhere.
News it is. Stop naming
it's public news.
Leave people alone, man.
Hey, Bill Gates wants you to eat bugs, okay?
Well, he ain't fixing to feed them to me, so I ain't worried
about it. If he gets control over the food, he's gonna feed them to you. Because unless you grow and raise your own food, you got to get it from where?
I pretty much know how to do all this stuff.
I'm just saying.
We've had discussions about me getting my own food.
Oh yeah, you should get your own food. But I don't think either one of us there yet. We're striving for it.
I'm working on mine.
We're striving for it.
I'm working on mine. I was attracted to
and that's what you got to do. Work, just incorporate it. Especially with how much food has gone up in the supermarket. It's like between 20 and 30%. I'm just saying, from 96 to 2000, the food didn't go up like 20% in the supermarket.
You know, this is not the first time that we had a tragedy like this happen on the bridge. You know, back in 1980, they had the Sunshine Skyway Bridge tragedy, where a ship struck the bridge before.
Really?
So
Same bridge?
no, I said the Sunshine Skyway Bridge.
Oh, okay. Where's that
Sunshine Skyway.
at? Okay.
Well, yeah. So that being is, then you had that time we had the storm and the Lake Pontchartrain Bridge part of it had collapsed from the storm.
Yep.
So I mean, bridges have problems and issues all the time, and you have to just.
Yeah, but this is the only one that actually had a ship run into it.
Yeah, well, no, the Sunshine Skyway did have.
Oh, it did
shipwreck
too?
to it. Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I said you and I.
That's not too bad. You were talking about Pontchartrain.
Yeah,
We got hurricanes here, and they destroyed bridges.
Pontchartrain was from the storm, but
Yeah.
that was before Katrina though when that had happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that being is things happen. Accidents happen. I hate to see stuff like that happen because all people think about is, it could have been avoided, and we really didn't mean to do this. But it happens. Pray for the people. Take the precautions. Try to hope that the people that's in charge make sure it never happens again. Loss of life, no matter small or big, loss of life is still a tragedy, no matter if it's 1 or 1,000.
Yep.
Because that person woke up this morning and think that they was not going to be able to go home and live the rest of their life.
Circle of life.
So, no, not when accidents happen. Circle of life is something that happens out of nature. Humans dying because of a cargo freighter hits a bridge. That's not a circle of life.
Well, yeah,
but
in nature, an animal gets struck by lightning every now and then.
Okay, though, but that's but still, though, that's not
A circle
of life. Circle of life is
circle
something that
of
happens naturally.
life.
Like if a lion feeding on a gazelle, it's a circle of life. Humans dying at another human negligence has nothing to do with the circle of life. But
Hey,
it's sad.
it be like that sometimes.
It's sad, but
It is sad, but it be like that sometimes.
It's coming, and I like for everyone to just keep your fellow person in your prayers and in your mind. It's so easy to be hateful, and people are so comfort. It's so much comfort right now with being hateful. You read people posts on Facebook and whatever social media platform you're on, and it's more negative than positive.
Oh yeah.
But that's just fucked up. It really is, because I have to realize that really we don't realize it, but we really do need each other.
Oh yeah.
Life is not fun as being a loner or just being to yourself. People can lie to you and everything, but you got to realize everything about a human being is meant for social.
Yeah.
You can speak, you can hear, you can see. Those are things you use to communicate with people. So that means your body is designed to be social, because it's designed where you can communicate with your fellow man or fellow woman. So I think that we really just need to sit down and talk and work this shit out and promote love. Promote showing your next person, like, hey, you know what I'm saying? You see somebody, say, hey, you need a handshake, man. You need to talk. You know what I'm saying? You need somebody to listen. Or, like I say.
See, that's the thing, that social media, it's got us to where we don't want to talk to nobody.
Yeah.
But on social media, we can say whatever we want.
Wow,
but if we go and actually talk to somebody down the block, we ain't gonna say.
Well, my thing
we ain't gonna say
check
everything we want.
I was explaining to this chick, a while back, and I was telling her, I say, I remember when I was growing up, which was in the early 80s, and the biggest thing was, you go to the mall, you see a chick, everybody end up at the mall on Saturdays. You go to the mall, to the arcade, go catch a movie, get your pair of tennis shoes. Me, I was always at the mall, at the music store, and that Radio Shack.
I was up in the arcade constantly.
See, so my thing was here.
Constantly.
But in between you going to and fro, You'll see a female, and you gonna talk to her. You'll follow all around the mall the whole afternoon till you did what? Got their phone number.
So you
that
stalked
phone
her.
number was that phone number was gold.
You stalked her until
yeah,
you
well,
got the phone
whatever.
number.
That's whatever. But yeah, you know what? People say that, and that's how you know that society has really changed. Because the simple stuff that you used to do is considered bad, and the bad shit you do now is considered shaming.
You're right
So
about
it's
that.
so ass backwards. Because my thing was, yeah, okay, now they call it stalking.
Oh yeah.
But every female liked it to get that attention. Well, they said, "Hey, good, look at him. He following me from store to store. Look at him."
Don't be mad because he says that.
And then, you know,
Be mad because you
and
know
the
it's true.
conquest was you to get that phone number. You got that phone number. You felt like a new man. The digits. That's what we used to call it. Hey, girl, can I get them digits?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But now, you ask my phone. I ain't give you my phone number.
You do it now. You're a creep.
Now you got the technology to keep somebody from calling you. You got the technology where you can give them like a fake number that you can talk to them, and when you tired of talking to them, you can erase that whole number and you can never hear from them again. So my thing is, it's crazy though, because when I was growing up, the biggest conquest was getting them digits. If you get them digits, you're the man.
But if you
But it was
follow
all
the
fun and
woman,
games.
if you did that nowadays with a woman, she would have you arrested for sexual harassment.
How? Ask her for a phone number.
Ask her
If
for
it-
a phone number.
Nah,
It's
that ain't
like,
such harassment.
yeah, he's
Nah,
badgering me.
Well, at work, yeah, but I'm talking about
Anywhere.
Oh, here you go.
I'm just saying.
How is it sexual harassment if you holding a conversation with a woman in the mall?
Look, dude, if you ask a woman
you're
more than
crazy.
twice, if you nowadays
He's
you ask a woman
bananas.
once and she's like no, and then you ask her again, she's like, yeah, hell no. If you go back a third time, she's gonna get a restraining order. on you. She's gonna get
What you done did? To
She
these
will
women
get a
out here,
restraining order on you.
Mike? All I'm gonna say is, what have you done to these women?
I haven't done anything to these women.
What you just?
I've left the women alone for a long time now. Look, I'll go on a date and I'll sit across from these women. And I'll listen to them start talking. I'm just like, there's no way I could.
What you done did to these?
There's no way I could live with that for the rest of my life. So nah, sorry. Not even for a little bit. You know, not just like a convenient girlfriend, but like, especially like somebody who's gonna like be with like just her for a long time.
What have you done to
And
these
I
women
sit
out
there and I listen to them and talk to them. It's like,
here? Mike, I think you've done something.
I don't know if I can do that, man.
I think in your past life you've done some questionable deeds.
Who, me? Who, me?
Yeah, you.
I would never.
Alright, that's what they all say. But
Hey,
we
hey.
all get. Hey, two things I know. A lot of us all get horny and drunk, and we'll say some things that we normally wouldn't say. So
Oh yeah.
we can be honest about who we are. We didn't say some stuff that embarrassed the hell out of ourselves.
Drinking is a truth serum, for sure.
I don't know. I don't
It's
think
a truth serum.
Okay. Yeah.
Are
Now
you more loose with? Do you have as many barriers between what your mind thinks and what actually comes out of your mouth?
Not really. I'm the same all the time. I don't be caring.
I'm just saying.
Don't nobody like me anyway, so I'm cool.
Whatever.
I don't have nobody likes me.
Whatever.
I'm for real.
Whatever.
Whenever you come over here, you don't see nobody here but me. You have yet to come around. You've yet to see me around anybody. You ain't even seen none of my family over here.
It sounds like this different from me.
You know what I'm saying? Well, at least you got your mom. You ain't ever seen my mom around me.
I remember when she was here though.
Yeah, but you ain't get to see her then, and the next thing you know, she was gone.
Yeah.
So there you go then. So yeah, it's all good though. I'm cool with it.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I am. I'm not sour about the situations that I be in. I'm the type of guy. I make lemonade with lemons. I don't just sit there and eat no sour lemons.
You don't sit there and go wham wham?
Huh?
You don't sit there and go wham wham?
Oh no, I'm happy, man.
Okay.
I'm blessed. I'm happy.
That's
I'm
a good
healthy. I got a good healthy prostate.
A lot of people, like the
I work-
person that was supposed to join us today. You know,
Well, we ain't gonna. I don't speak on people that's supposed to join us. 'Cause then I would run out of time. I'm speaking on what's going on right here.
I'm just saying,
like Luther
man.
Vandross say, here and now.
That's right, but
I ain't worried about that. A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm gonna come through."
why
It
you a
don't matter.
liar?
I don't care.
Why you gotta lie, bitch?
Well, that's none of my business.
I'm not trying to be a dick. But
I ain't gonna get mad. I ain't calling about no names.
I'm not getting mad, but I mean,
I'm enjoying myself right here, right now.
you
Living my best
you
life.
you have committed an offense.
Huh?
You've lied.
Why lie?
So not you. I'm saying the people that have been supposed to join us so far.
That's cool. Well, everybody ain't loyal like that. You know, a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be. You know, everybody's not like us. You know.
But anyway,
Yeah,
but anyway, we got a solar eclipse coming up.
Yeah, that's some
You ready for
spooky
that?
shit, man. That's some spooky shit.
That's not this Monday, but next Monday. It's supposed to last for like 2 hours here.
2 whole hours.
Oh yeah, 2 hours, and we're supposed to have like between 95 and 98% total eclipse. You know, there was a story I read that day. It was the people in New York, the New York government, was warning people that there wouldn't be cell phone communication.
For the eclipse?
Yeah, for the eclipse.
Uh-huh.
There wouldn't be any cell phone communication.
Why not?
And you should also stock up on things that
Water.
you need to eat.
All essentials.
Like have like 3 or 4 days worth of food on hand for the eclipse. And then way down at the bottom of the article, it said it's because there's so many visitors coming in to see the eclipse.
Oh, okay.
That it's kind of like a Super Bowl
Oh yeah, it is. It's a lot of people traveling to the area.
from the entire world.
Yeah, cause Arkansas, you know, cause
Texarkana. They've been on the news left and right.
yeah, in Arkansas. So
Yeah,
yeah, they're gonna have.
It's in Texas too.
There's gonna be quite the influx of people.
That's why it's called Texarkana.
Yeah, well, we know it's half and half. You know, like some spoiled milk.
Like everybody. We're all mutts.
Who's not a mutt?
There ain't nobody. But yeah, y'all, hey, if y'all know, KTBS is giving out free eclipse glasses.
Yeah, they look like the 3D glass they used to give you out when King
Exactly.
Kong came on TV.
Exactly, but if you put them on,
Uh-huh.
you can't see nothing.
Oh, okay.
Like if you're just walking around the room,
Well, they
don't.
say you can use welder's goggles. And
Do
I
not
have
put
some
those on.
I have welder's goggles.
Okay. I just want to stare at it.
Oh, man, be careful, man.
I probably shouldn't, but I want to.
I know, you're hard-headed, though. Your ears don't work too well.
Not well. They work well. It's just the brain don't work too well.
Yeah, your ears don't do nothing that your brain
The ears are great. The brain interpreting what the ears hear, that's the difference. That's the problem.
Well, hey, it happens. At least you're honest about it.
Oh, it's the truth.
You're honest about it. That's all I can say. Well, this is a special episode of Black Guy and Brown Guy Walks into the Bar, our Good Friday episode. So I thank you all for coming and spending time and listening once again. We look forward to your comments, likes, emails, and sharing. I hope to hear from you soon. Thank you for coming out and have a good night.